I had to next to the if it connects to the other one that just having an error. There's another error occurred. That's why you're hearing it again. So, like I said, I hope everyone's having a great morning and even better. You know, y'all got good night's rest. I hope everyone's feeling well today. I hope everyone's woken up this morning. Thank God for waking y'all up, prayed this morning. You feel me? So, I want to um I want to deep dive into something that I feel like that I'm bring to the channel, such as like some motivation. You feel me? Like attracting, becoming a YouTuber is a very difficult thing. And when you're stacked against odds and you're wondering like what should we do? What makes us different? Well, I feel like I should deep dive into that. You know what I mean? What makes us different is us. You got a lot of people saying, you got a lot of people quick to talk about how diverse and how special their little domain is when it comes to their channel. And you know what I'm saying, we're here for love, we're here for just the natural stuff. But we as a team talk to each other, and we tell e- we tell each other, and we can give each other we give each other something to look forward to, someone to love, someone to to talk to when you feel like there's no one else. What else there? You know what I mean? I feel like uh me and Lady Nixfo Nicole, we said this in the beginning video, the Rise of Rise Nation, is that we told y'all what we're about, but y'all what's the goal? You know what I mean? Now, we may have said what's the goal, but like elaborate on it. You know what I mean? And I feel like everyone's still asleep right now, so I'm sitting here, I'm here, and I just feel like I was like I'm gonna deep dive into what we're about, and that starts with the power of 1%. When people tell you that you have a probably 1%, you have 0%, you have 0.1% chance of doing this and doing that. Um, that hold on early. Hold on. Hold on, give me 1 second. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Show some love to the nation, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving some, hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Almost there. So, okay. So, back to I had to share our stream so more people can hear the word today. So here's a treat. Here's a treat for y'all, and this is a very interesting thing to talk about, because it this gives not only us, gives us, my friends, our families, the family of Rise Nation, a boost of what to expect, but it gives y'all the chance to realize that there's always a chance to be better. There's always a chance to do great things, no matter how slim it is. You know what I mean? From the get go, within 2 weeks, I've been on YouTube. Uh, I've been on YouTube since September 7th, 2016. Was my first time. Making an account for YouTube. I didn't look. I wasn't looking forward to posting any videos, and that's, I was just doing it so I wanted, because I was like watching YouTube. TV was like, it was a so-so thing. You know what I mean? Like, you wasn't gonna watch it, and it just became like, oh well, you're kind of growing in the house, so you're always moving around. You know what I'm saying? So TV was just like, oh well, blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna sit there and watch something on the Disney Channel anymore. Now there's Disney Plus and all the other crazy stuff, right? Well, and before, even in 2016, it was just, oh well, there's nothing to watch on TV, so let's go watch something on YouTube now. You know what I'm saying? And that alone, hold on, there's a reason I'm not moving. I'm kind of trying to get this thing out the, trying to get these invites out. I mean, these notifications out. So just forgive me, guys. So, like I said, back then you didn't have all of this, what's it called? Like Disney Plus, like HBO Max, all these apps that you could download, sign up for, pay for, and then watch. No, it was just YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube, you did that, and you just went on YouTube just to watch random stuff, like, street fights, or you know what I'm saying, or just some random funny video. And back then, so not so many people that's on YouTube today didn't really exist yet. You know what I'm saying? So I found various videos that just made me like, laugh and giggle, and I was interested in, because that seemed to be that wasn't the norm, but it was what you want to say, it was something to do. You know what I mean? And I seen that, oh well, everybody has their own little YouTube page. I knew nothing of YouTube, but I knew nothing of, all I knew was you could type up this stuff you wanted to see, and it's like, voila. So it's like, of course, nothing inappropriate, nothing like that, but funny stuff, funny videos, and so I walked into a couple of as like a year or two passed, as I was getting ready for football, to go deeper in football, of course, stuff happened. And typically people, seeing other people succeed, it can help you succeed. You feel me? And that I mean, meaning by that is, there are so many YouTubers who inspire other people. You know what I mean? And when you inspire people, and when someone's having a bad day, nowadays their first thing is to go watch their favorite YouTube, to laugh, to feel joy. You know what I mean? And they even let you know. Some cases I've seen some of these guys get that same exact message, and not on YouTube, but like Twitch even. You know what I'm saying? Twitch. I remember one time there was a guy who got a message on Twitch, on his what's it called? It's like, you know how y'all on Twitch y'all can get like a pop-up message when someone subscribes and donates to you. Well, this guy had got this message, and you know, this guy, you know, the person was like, well, you know, your streams helped me get through a lot in my life, and you know, it actually saved me from committing slip and slide, so I won't, you know, get in trouble with YouTube. You know, slip and slide, the S word, and and the streamer got mad because he was like, don't put that pressure on me. You know what I'm saying? And don't put that on me. You know what I'm saying? And he got really mad. I was like, and this guy also donated $500 to him when he said that. And it's like, I'm like, that's not very intrusive. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like you come, if you're gonna come on the internet and you're gonna give people, you want your first, I feel like your first thought is to give people a new thing, you know, something new to look at, something to laugh at, so the content won't get stale. You know what I'm saying? You look at your favorite YouTuber every day, but what is, you know, like some people, oh no, a lot of people be like, okay, what's new? You know what I'm saying? What's new on YouTube? You know, what's next? What's the next big thing? You feel me? Like, well, you would ask, what's different about Rise Nation? It's like, we're trying to take that 1% chance of something like this ever blowing up and turning into 1,000% chance of it being one of the craziest things that ever come about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all over YouTube you have so many big outlets that create a group filled with from scratch. You know what I'm saying? From video games, from basketball, football, sport. You know what I'm saying? Sports in general. And it's like, you got FaZe, you got 2 Hype, you have what you call them? You have what I think is that, what's they call it, 100 Thieves. You have a bunch of those crazy, you know, like these crazy houses and these YouTubers who all decide to come together and build their own little, I guess you would call, brand. You know what I mean? Oh shoot! hold on. I'll look at the comments in a second. I gotta finish this and land this plane because I got my phone is on the thing, and that's another thing. We're doing this with the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? With all we have. You feel me? I have a PS4 and a phone right now. That's it. That's us, and I'm able to, and the ability to broadcast. You know what I mean? That's all we have. I say we because we're a family. No matter if I have something now, it's theirs too, because we decided on being a family, a nation. You know what I'm saying? That's the deal. You know what I'm saying? So I have a PS4 that's able to broadcast, Wi-Fi, and a phone to work with. You feel me? A phone. You feel me? And most of the stuff I've done thus far is just from phone. You feel me? And that's how dedicated I am, and that's how dedicated the rest of the team are. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We're so dedicated to giving y'all a new wave or something. You know what I'm saying? And yes, we're gonna have our ups and downs, and yes, it's gonna be a rough road. But you know something, like, I haven't seen one YouTuber that didn't start from zero, and that's probably a lie, because some of these a lot of these YouTubers are coming from TikTok, and they're literally getting 3 million followers in a couple days. So, and it's like, hey, you know, I guess it's cool, but you know, it's kind of insulting to the people who really been working their, basically, some even work their entire lives to get to make YouTube their livelihood. You feel me? Though that's not the plan, that's an ideal. You feel me? Like, how many people you're gonna bring to them and be like, you're gonna ask them and they're gonna tell you, well, My dream is my want is to my dream is to stream and make it a livelihood. How many people that's going to say that? You know what I'm saying? Bunches of people wants to do that. You feel me? Bunches of people. But of course, a lot of people won't say that because people. A lot of the adults from the last generation find it absolutely absurd. You feel me? Because it takes. They feel like it takes. They don't. It doesn't take any talent. Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Years from a person who's played video games for years now. Video games, a lot of video games takes talent. Them shooters, Battlefield, Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? Apex Legends, hell, even Fortnite. It takes skill. You feel me? No matter how easy it is to brand that skill, it takes skill. It takes time. It takes development. You know what I'm saying? That's the MO. You feel me? You want to become great, you gotta give it your all every day. You feel me? And every day can be consuming. You feel me? Here I am, a 23-year-old who pretty soon will go back to college and play football, who can't seem to find a job but wants to do YouTube. Feel me? And then that gives you suspicion of, what's he really doing this for? What I'm really doing this for is to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Let's not BS around now. Y'all heard the stories. Y'all heard the typical stories about and forgive me, y'all. I'm saying typical for a reason. I'm gonna get to that reason here in a minute. I say typical because y'all heard typical stories about how depression can be a very vigorous thing in the world. That is that way because there's so many other people making other young people feel like myself feel like that you cannot do anything you want in the world. You know, that is a lie. For all you people who
what you need, boss? Some wheels?
Struggle to get motivation and you want more. And you feel like you deserve more, and what you do deserve more, especially if you give your all to other people. You know. I think you should. Hear these words and hear them good. You hold up. So early more. I'm kind of skipping on my words here too, y'all. So let me stop that. I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to skip over my words. It's just so I'm thinking as I go, and it's like, man, there's so much stuff that I want to unravel on y'all. You know what I mean? And give y'all. And let me just relax for a moment. So, what's up? I said, with a big heart, I commend the ladies and gentlemen who have done so much to keep their minds on the swivel, and to keep believing in the fact that you can do something great in this world. And I commend all of you, and even the ones who struggle, that still struggle to do it. I commend y'all, because it is so hard to get out of that funk. You know what I mean? To find that motivation that you need so much. To find the ones that love you like you would love them. You feel me? It's hard to find that motivation. Self-motivation starts with self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love yourself to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And without that self-love, it's going to be a little bit hard to get out. You know, get to thinking how, you know what I'm saying, how it's going to be hard to get to thinking like, how can you do this without this? You know what I mean? Well, generally people would say, if you're having trouble or you're depressed, you have approximately literally zero, probably 1% chance of doing something crazy in this world. And they're right, they're probably right. And that's alright, because the more you overcome that 1%, the better, the better the impact. You feel me? 1%. Who gives it? Who cares? Who cares if it's just 1%? You feel me? You have so much to bring to the table. You feel me? You don't have to just sit back and just take people's bull crap. You feel me? I mean, what do you want to do? You feel me? What do you think you should do to get on the path that you want? You know what I mean? Well, you start by loving yourself. You know what I mean? I know, and I can relate to all of you who's struggling with that right now, because you're giving your all to everybody and you forget about self. You feel me? You give your all so much to everybody that you forget that's what makes you happy. That's what makes you want to do more for people. That's what makes you want to give back to the community and one day make millions. And you know what I'm saying? Do all this crazy stuff that would normally benefit everybody else but self. But that's the crazy part is, it doesn't benefit you, but mentally it does. And that's the worst part, because when it benefits you mentally and it do more of it, you want to be more of it. You know what I'm saying? You want to help this person do this, help that person do that, and it's like, that's the quickest way to go. That's the quickest way to go down. You feel me? Y'all can take that 1% and turn it to 1,000,000%. All just by doing one step, that starting with that one step, and that's loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cheesy as it may be, cool. I mean, you think it's cheesy, then you know what I'm saying, you haven't grown up yet. You feel me? But loving yourself is key to the beginning. You feel me? And when you start doing that, when you start having that certain about yourself, you know what I mean? You start to feel better. You start to look better. You start to take care of yourself better. You feel me? I am very much very guilty of not caring about myself. You know, doing stuff for other people, taking myself for granted, you know, knowingly, if I give my all to just these people, that if they do something to hurt me, it's gonna hurt me badly. It's gonna hurt me really bad. You feel me? That 1% is a testament of, this isn't over. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Here I am, a high school football player who people say, oh, you have it in stone. You're really big. You're really good at football. And it's like, here I am. Oh boy. Here I am. Here I am waiting. Here I am at a time at 1%. That was at a time at 100%, and now I'm at 1%. I'm at 1% of chance to do anything with my life, and it's like, well, Kendall, what you want to do? What you want to do? You want to, you know what I'm saying? What can you do? And it's like, no, don't ask yourself what can you do. You feel me? Ask yourself what you're about to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, what you're about to do is change the world. What you're about to do is change the world. You feel me? And how you begin to change the world is you begin to change yourself, not for no one else, but for yourself. You feel me? That is the biggest game changer in anything you want to do. Change yourself for the better. Change yourself because you want to. You feel me? Change yourself because you know you need it. You know you need to love yourself some more. You know you need to chill by giving people your all. You feel me? Don't ever give a person your whole heart. You feel me? Keep some for yourself, because when something happens, when something happens, when something happens, you giving someone your whole heart, and something bad happens, it will hurt you to the point where that heart is not only broken, but some of that heart is taken away. You feel me? And when that's taken away, then you know what I'm saying, where's the pieces to put back together? You feel me? They're gone. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I want to say to myself that there's no other way to get out of this funk. You feel me? And if I told myself that, I'll be lying to myself, because there's always a way. There's always a way. There's always a way to become better. There's always a way to figure out figure out what you can do to not only prove the world wrong, the wrong people wrong, but yourself right. You feel me? That 1%, hang on to it. Hang on to it as much as possible. You feel me? Because your journey and your story begins with one step. And when you take that one step, you can't stop. If you stop, you're gonna go back to square one. You feel me? And each step you take, it adds another percentage to it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You gotta lose weight to go to keep your hopes of playing in NFL alive one day. Well, you gotta start small. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start small. You gotta walk. You gotta walk before you're able to run. And when you start walking and then you're able to run, now you gotta get a little bit. You gotta get a little bit fuego with it. You feel me? You gotta mix in some other exotic workouts, some stuff that's supposed to keep your body right and change it. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta then you gotta go back to the beginning and see, well, I gotta change my diet up. You feel me? That's that. You know what I'm saying? That 1% can give you 100. You know what I'm saying? 100 more. All you gotta do is believe in yourself. That's all you gotta do. You feel me? And yes, it's not as easy as I'm making it out to be, but you know, shoot, I knew I was gonna do that. But you know, if you can just ignore people's bad mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say ignore it, because I've ignored it for a good amount of time, and I still heard it. And when I still heard, and me still hearing me still hearing those words, it still hurt me. You feel me? Because I felt like it wasn't fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair that, you know what I'm saying, why do I, oh shoot, sorry, why do I put in all this work and why do I put all this work and have all this potential, and oh shoot, oh man, why do I put in all this work and have all this potential if someone's just gonna not only come and take the easy way, but also throw me down while they're taking the easy way? You know what I mean? Thank you. Butthole. I mean, I I watched a lot of cartoons in my day, and you know, Titans, the original Teen Titans, and I love watching them because you know there's one episode where Robin gets beat by a guy from the mountains, and he has to find, you know what I'm saying, he decides to take a break from the Titans just to go find the true master to go and get trained, you know, and he has to face the three beasts of the mountain, the Iron Bear, the blind snake, and the monkey. And he does that, and he meets the guy he got beat by up the mountain again with his gear. Not only did he cheat to get up the mountain, but he also he also stole his gear. You feel me? So he was beginning to lose, but then you know the true master, which is the old lady, she took a moment. She was like, you know, she was like telling him what journey would you choose? Basically, what journey what journey are you going to take? You feel me? And Robin was like, what's the point of coming up the mountain the hard way if someone's going to take the easy way? And he's like, there's always going to be an easy and a easy and a hard way, but there's also always going to be a right way. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be people to hurt you. You feel me? There's always going to be people to hate you. You feel me? There's always going to be people to tell you you're nothing. You feel me? But that should never ever deter you from the things you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? You want to play football? Go play football. Hell, you know, I've seen plenty of people who's missing limbs get out there and play football. You feel me? Or soccer, or basketball, lacrosse. You know what I'm saying? All these sports. You know what I'm saying? Just because you feel like you cannot match up to that height, doesn't mean you shouldn't try. You feel me? For a long time I've been contemplating on am I ready to do this? You feel me? Am I ready to get in shape and go out there and play some professional football? You know, and that was the scared me talking. You know what I'm saying? But the me I know, I know the Hulk. That's the real me. You feel me? The guy who gets out there and don't give a damn what's in his way. He runs through it with the utmost of technique and craft that he's been working on for ages. You know what I'm saying? I still have my craft embedded in my mind. You feel me? I still have the moves. I still have the hands. All I gotta do is get back in shape to keep to make that repetitious again. You feel me? You know what I mean? I have a chance. Not only outside of myself, but inside of myself as well. And I know that. You feel me? Now, if I could just stop letting these people get inside my head, that's where I begin. That's the first step. You feel me? Anger and rage and frustration has ruled my life for the past 6 years. You feel me? And there's you know what I'm saying? There has to be a way to where, you know what I'm saying? There has to be a way to where you realize that it's time. It's time. You feel me? It's time to be it's time to be the hero. You feel me? Of your own story. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh, wait, what? It's time to be a hero of your own story. Yeah. Hold on. Hold up. So, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to stop. So we went over two things. What 1% is, it's and with what what it can do and what it can do to help, and where to begin. Now we gotta go what to do to maintain. You feel me? Maintaining is not so easy. A perfect example would be The Rock. The Rock is a perfect example of what maintaining looks like. The Rock over a span of, hold on, hold up. Siri, how old is The Rock? Ooh.
Dwayne Johnson is 49 years old.
49. 49 years old, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Rock is a billionaire. You feel me? The dude is 49 years old, right? And for the I've been watching The Rock. I've watched The Rock from his glory. I'm not going to say his glory days, because he's still in his glory days. And you know why? Because he's maintained. He's been repetitious. He's been on it. You feel me? From film, from WWE, from football to WWE to filming, and now look at him, about to be one of the hottest super anti-heroes of all time, which is Black Adam. You feel me, y'all? This man, I didn't think it was possible to shred fat, even more fat off that man's body. And you mean to tell? I watched videos as of recent of him maintaining the fact that he has to lose even more weight just to play this role, even though he isn't even a percentage of fat. Well, he has a percentage of fat, but he isn't as, you know, he's already muscular. He works out every day, but you mean to tell me you have to lose even more weight and slim even more up just to play this role? You feel me? He said it's hard. It was hard. It still is. And you know, they're in like their last week of filming for Black Adam. And I'm like, dude, how in the world a monster like that, and a monster like that can not only build so much muscle, which is possible, which is very possible, but shred it to a point to where it's like even more built. Like that's nuts to think about. You know what I mean? Hold up. Not the herd. That's unheard of. You know why? Because he has the mind. He has the mind to be repetitious. You know what I'm saying? He does it. He has the task. He has the task, and he plans out what he's gonna do, and he does it. You feel me? He doesn't shy away from it. He doesn't, you know, take one step and then shy back in the door. No, he says he's gonna do it, and he does it, because that's what a man is supposed to do. That's what a woman is supposed to do. You feel me? That's how. You serious, bro? They barely shot at me. Come on. Oh yeah. All right. Fine. You want to play games? Let's play some games. And I got killed. That man literally just, he says that he's gonna do it, and when he says he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. Dwayne Johnson can be a lot of people idols, and because of my pride and my stubbornness, I don't like saying that people are my idol. So I'm gonna say that he's a good role model for a lot of the young kids, and even a lot of the men adults who want to lose pounds and shred and muscle and who wants to be successful. This man owns 3.10 billion dollars net of, he has a net worth of $3.10 billion, and that's just from his filming alone. Not to mention his endorsements, investments, and all the rest of the stuff that's about to come along. This man has maintained not only a diet, not I won't say a diet, like I guess not only a diet, but he works out every single day. You feel me? Every day. You feel me? And not once did you ever see him really complain that he does it, because he does it because he wants to. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't sometimes that really doesn't matter when it comes to what you want to do. Sometimes you need motivation from the things that inspire you the most. You feel me? Something very typical of not only professional athletes who have a chance to go pro. Their first move is to first take care of themselves, and then go out and buy your mama a house, buy your mama a car. You feel me? Give her that dream, because you told her, you probably promised her one day that, mama, I'm gonna get you that one day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because you taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, a lot of people say they don't. A lot of people always say, "Oh, you don't owe your mom and dad nothing." Well, that doesn't apply to everybody, but it applies to me. You feel me? I owe my mom and my dad a great deal. You feel me? Well, and whether yes, they probably won't like. They tell me, no, well, we don't need nothing from you. All we need is for you to succeed. Well, I know you do, but I want you to have something you've always dreamed of. You know what I'm saying? Because you worked so hard in your life. You feel me? You taking care of me. You've nurtured me to become the man that I'm supposed to be today. You feel me? You taught me who God was. You feel me? You taught me how to stand up, how to walk. You know what I'm saying? How to talk. The truth behind out my roots. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You taught me everything. You was hard on me. You feel me? That's another part of motivation that you can take advantage of as well. Not everybody has their mother or their father. Some don't even have both. You feel me? So that's a part of it. You feel me? But you can always take motivation from anything. You feel me? You just don't let it become you. You feel me? Don't let it take you. You feel me? Go. Heck, I didn't even take motivation from anime. Dog, I'm about to tell you, my blood gets boiling when I see Goku turn Super Saiyan. It gets boiling. You feel me? One of my favorite scenes of Goku going Super Saiyan is when Dragon Ball Z, the movie Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. I love that movie. I watch that movie constantly because I love when Goku, he's in a struggle and he powers up to Super Saiyan level 3, and he goes against all odds, and then even when he couldn't beat odds, he defeated one obstacle and another came. He overcame that odd with a little bit of help from Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? They worked together to defeat this even bigger obstacle that's unbeatable. You feel me? Y'all, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to let down your, it's okay around the right people. You're gonna know when the person that you're talking to, that you begin to love and protect. You're gonna know when that person is right for you. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily relationship wise, but in general, any relations. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know when that person is right for you. You feel me? You're gonna know because they're gonna from the get go, they're gonna be right there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I have people by my side who loves me regardless of what I have. You feel me? Who acknowledge what can be instead of what is right now. You feel me? And even then, they always they always tell me, Kendall, no matter if you fail at this football thing or not, I'm still gonna be right there. You feel me? I could name one specific person, but I'm gonna leave her out of this right now. She, Nicole, my mother and father, my, Miss Richardson, all of these people, I can name, I can't name more than two handfuls of people because my circle isn't. We're working on circle. Your circle got to be kind of small. You feel me? Because when you're succeeding, and when you're succeeding, and you love and
This is facts.
right.
Feel me.
Right. When you're succeeding and you're giving your all, you take you're supposed to take that handful of people that's loved you all through your life with you. You feel me? That's the point. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense to have so many riches and so much money and stuff like that if you're not going to I per se share it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you have to share it with some person that feels like he's been owed something. I'm saying share it because that there's people who actually are struggling, not from choice, but not from choice, just because that's all they ever known. You feel me? People always underestimate the fact that there's a possibility that people have struggled every day of their life. You feel me? It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with you giving a meal back to your community. You feel me? If you have it, like for example, and I know a lot of people are very biased about LeBron James. Well, LeBron James, I don't hate LeBron James. You feel me? Honestly, actually, I like him. I actually pretty like LeBron James. He's a pretty dope person on the court. On the court, his actions could be kind of questionable when it comes to how he plays sometimes and his acting skills, if y'all know what I mean. But a lot of y'all don't know what he does off the court. You feel me? LeBron James is about to be a billionaire. And this morning I was watching a video of how much of the most expensive things he owns. You feel me? Over hundred thousands in clothing, over millions in cars. You know what I'm saying? A super expensive watch collection. You know what I'm saying? That he seems to be in love with. But none of that stuff comes close to how much he actually gives back to his community. You feel me? And I never noticed it until now. Not only does he owns a percentage of he owns a percentage of a baseball team and a soccer team, which he also owns a pizza joint. I forgot what it's called, but he took and he turned 1 million into 35 million, or I believe it was either 35 or 85. Either way. No, it was 35. And now that he went to go and he went to agreement with the soccer team, one of the soccer teams, and he got a percentage of that and managed to turn that money double, and he managed to turn 6.3 million into 85 million. I'm like, dude, and all of this, he's not just spending it on expensive stuff. He's actually going to help communities. You know what I'm saying? He's helping people get scholarships. He's helping, especially in his hometown. He grew up in one of the boonies in Ohio. And you know, a lot of people they don't talk about LeBron James, you know, his outside world. That's why, and a lot of people, honestly, I don't really know why they hate him as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, LeBron has done some questionable things on the court. You know, with the flopping and you know, but off the court, people don't really see what he does because he keeps to himself. You feel me? When it's time to talk about LeBron, his fan base, all they talk about is how great he is compared to Jordan. They never talk about how he's giving back. You know what I'm saying? Or they also talk about how he's how much he struggled. It's like, well, it's so you get tired when the guy owns over 700 million and is about to be a billionaire. You feel me? It gets tiring hearing about how he struggled. This, you know what I'm saying? Now, he's above. He's way above high now. You feel me? He owns millions. He owns multiple 30,000 square foot mansions. You feel me? He owns multiple of them. It's time to stop talking about how much he struggled and start talking about what he's done for not only his community but to keep that money and to keep helping. You feel me? That's what I want to hear about when it comes to LeBron James. We see what he can do on the court. You feel me? They call him King James. You know what I'm saying? And this is me giving LeBron his props. You feel me? And please, for y'all fanboys, I understand y'all love LeBron, bro, but some of y'all fanboys, just chill out, man. Just chill out a little bit, man. Look, you love LeBron, cool, man. You don't have to compare him to every living legend in the world because he's only the GOAT in our lifetime. You feel me? Not in our lifetime, but in our generation. So just chill out, y'all. You feel me? He's done some really good things, and I'm proud. That's something to be proud of when it comes to looking from the outside in. You feel me? But my point is he's giving back to the community with all his millions. He's giving back a large amount of money back to the community. You feel me? And that's something good that you could say about LeBron James. You can't ever take that away from him. You feel me? And man, I got so deep into the point that I kind of veered off from the main attraction. Well, my overall point is when you're responsible with the stuff with the money you make from giving your all to 1%. You feel me? Make smart choices. You know what I mean? Invest into something. Invest into multiple things if you want. You feel me? Do the right things with your money. You feel me? I haven't had a big large sum of money to do the right things with. But I tell you one thing: if someone gave me a $50,000 today, I will find, before I even spend a dime of that money, I find every way to invest in it real quick so I can get something out of it in the future. You feel me? And make something of it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you succeed. That's what they don't expect out of us black young men. You feel me? I don't want to make this a race thing, but you know what I'm saying? That's what they don't expect from us black young men is to know the smart way to do things. You feel me? They expect us to get the money and go spend it on and just blow it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They expect us to just blow it. No, don't get me wrong. When a lot of guys who gets their okay, let me give y'all a little lesson about something, y'all. When guys get drafted, or they're for sure they know for sure they're in the draft, they get a check before. And it's like their beginning check, you know what I'm saying? So all that stuff, the moving stuff, all the housing stuff, it's all taken care of. You get your check right even before the draft. You feel me? And they get a check. You feel me? So, or is it right after the draft? Either way, I think it's different. Football players get it after the draft, and then basketball players get it before. You know what I'm saying? So they get money, a check right off the back. Period. You feel me? Zion spent his check on a $50,000 suit and a $150,000 watch. His first check around. You feel me? LeBron spent his million. He instantly got a mansion as soon as he got to the NBA. Like as soon as he got into the NBA. You feel me? Shaquille O'Neal spent $1 million in a week. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's what they expect us to do, but what they don't expect us is to continue that money. They expect us to crash and burn. Now LeBron's a about to be a billionaire. Shaquille O'Neal been a goddamn billionaire. Zion Williams, he's still making money and trying to endorse. Hell, his first sponsor was Mercedes-Benz. You feel me? So it's like, this is becoming money talk, but it's rightful, because when you're trying to succeed, you're trying to make money. You feel me? And when you make money, things are possible. You feel me? A lot, and even without money, things are still possible. You feel me? Things are possible. It is possible for you to go out and I see sometimes there's videos where you know, there's kids, there's guys who are training their hearts out. You know what I mean? Some of them are just old heads that keep saying that, I mean, I could have done this and could have done that, and they're still working hard to this day because they just want to get that feeling of, man, I still got it. You feel me? That's what semi-pro is. Semi-pro is for a lot of men who know that they could have done this but didn't get the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Well, guys, I'm here to tell you, look, my opportunities they're coming. They come, and now they have a mind not to take it for granted. I have to act fast. You know, there is no time to relax. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get out of my comfort zone, because if you get out your comfort zone, if you're able to be comfortable in that uncomfortable state, you instantly mastered the way of pain. You feel me? I tell you what. Oops, sorry. Ooh, you look at I'm on stream, I'll blow your back off. What? See? Look at this crap. Really? Anyways, so
I work with Lester Crest.
so you know, there's so many things. The things that they don't tell you. Let's talk about a little bit of football, because I know a lot of you men and women, you know, y'all don't really know the really significance of, like, why it is so hard to get inside the league outside of college. And sometimes even when you go to a good college and play well, it's even still hard to get in the league. So, and then you ask yourself, well, you know, if you tell them this, why you feel like why are you so confident in being in the league? I'll tell you why after I tell you this. It is so hard to maintain the efforts they put you through inside the National Football League. You know, college, you know, it starts with college. Y'all, there at the University of Alabama, you know, there's every university in community college before the football season, you have a test to do. You have, and it's the conditioning test, and they give you a certain length to run in a certain time and to finish in a certain time. Alabama's Alabama's was 110s of yards, 110 yards, and however many seconds Nick Saban gave you, and you had to complete that each time. You had to complete your time. You feel me? Or you will fail. You feel me? You are a pass or fail. You feel me? If you fail, then you need to lose weight. If you pass, then you're perfect. You feel me? Like, and you can produce. You feel me? So the things that it's hard. It's not only just. It's not just. It's not just. Oh, you know, you're big. You can play football. No, they're gonna test every part of you. Your mental, your want to, your hard work ethic. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know if y'all seen them wear it, but it's very rare. It's very hard to get glimpses of college summer camps, and that's because them boys aren't worrying about taking flashy pictures while they're on the football field going to training camp. Their concern is getting on that field starting. You feel me? That's what their concern is. You ain't gonna see no flashy. No, when I tell y'all, college football is probably the best, worst, bitter experience you ever endure. It is, bro. And football, college football in the month of August is the college football player's worst month ever, bro, because it is the most grueling, most testing freaking month of all. It's when camp is in session, and if you're late to anything, it's a strong possibility you will not be there the next day. You feel me? Dog, even in community college, I hated the month of August. When the football camp began, it is the most painful month of all time, dude. You gotta work out twice a day. You have team meetings all day, team work. Then you have position meetings, and then you know what I'm saying. You have a whole day filled, and then they even want you to do summer school, even if you are passing your classes. You feel me? So that's waking up 5:30 in the morning, get a workout all the way to 6:30. Go back to what you call them. Go back to your dorm. Clean up yourself. Get ready. Go be in class by 7:30. You feel me? 7:30, 7:45. You get out of class. You go eat lunch. You go do 3 hours of class. You go eat lunch at 12. At 12, then at 12:30. At 12:30, you be at the field for team meeting. You go back to your dorm around like what? Around like one or 2. You go back to your dorm around 1 or 2. You go now. You be there for an hour. Then you get ready. You get ready for that second workout. And that second workout,
exactly why I stopped playing Brew.
Oh, well, that second workout gonna kill you. Because the first workout was just running. Yes, bro. Oh, bro, the second workout was just running, dude. I mean, no, the first workout was just running in the morning, but the second one, they expect you to lift with all your might and do a set and do core and then go run. I'm like, bro, we gotta do this for the next 4 weeks with only a 2, bro. Hell, bro, we didn't even get breaks on the Sundays, bro. We got a break on Saturday and Sunday. That night was back to work, bro. I was just so pissed, man. Like, it's like, dog. You mean? And depending on where you are, bro, Alabama, bro, it's the worst time. It's in the summer, bro. University of Texas, Baylor, TCU, Alabama, LSU, bro, they don't care about the weather, bro. They don't. They just keep you out of that. But they have these fat indoor facilities for what? For what, dog? Just it was like everybody to the field. Like, it's 100 degrees right now, bro. What you doing? To the field, dog. And then if you whine about it, you get in trouble. You feel me? I'm like, dude, hell no. I can't take this no more. I can't do it no more. I was like, you know what? No, I'm that. No, then you got the guys who be in their head, no damn well they can't do it, bro. They're just like, man, fuck. And then there be the guys who be like, bro, I'm that dude. I'm gonna be that dude. I'm gonna start. I can't wait till this shit over, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then when you realize, like, dude, this ain't gonna ever be over. This is just the beginning. You feel me? Because you're gonna have it in college. You're gonna have it in you're gonna have it in what's called in the NFL, because NFL have conditioning tests at the beginning of the season too. Well, the beginning of camp too. Oh yeah, they have conditioning tests, and they will. And if you fail, you you better hope they see fit that your contract's still valid, because them mofos will cease and desist, and they will burn your shit up, dog. Like I know, look, y'all, I do my research, man. I do my research. I know everything that happens if a play. I hate this mission. I know everything that happens if a player does something out of whack. You feel me? For you young guys who have contracts, who are getting y'all contracts, y'all, please just read, kind of permanently skim through that mug, bro, because they have clause in that thing, like, and they have like I hear that some players even have like a weight standard, or I think all players do. You feel me? When you have that, you gotta stay a certain weight. Y'all, that's why y'all remember the football player Eddie Lacy? Yeah. He didn't really get as fat as people were saying he was, but he got overweight for a running back, and he was still balling. I'm like, dude, I guess you have to remember that if you become a liability in the NFL, it is the worst thing ever, because that's, you know what I'm saying, you're making millions. You feel me? You're playing for their team, and you know what I'm saying. If you don't produce, if you don't produce and you don't look good while doing it, you're a big liability. You feel me? And perhaps if something happens to a football player when it comes to letting you do as you please, that's on them. That's not on you. You feel me? It's on you, but it's on them more than it is on you, because they sit there and let you do it, even though it's in your contract. You feel me? Like, you have to follow it to a T. And this is another reason why football and basketball can never be compared. You feel me? Look, LeBron James and I'm telling you, all these other sports, that even rugby, it is nothing compared to the NFL football league. That it is nothing compared to the NFL. It's nothing compared to college football, Division I, LSU versus Alabama, Auburn versus Alabama. You feel me? Feel me? Clemson versus goddamn Syracuse even. You feel me? There's nothing. These sports are nothing compared, because, dude, the reason why LeBron, like, give me this. LeBron is 6'9", or somewhere 6'8", somewhere around there, and people are seriously thinking that you can get out there and you can jump as high as you can and catch the ball. Dude, what people are not seeing the big picture here, dog. When there's basketball shape and there's football shape, correct? LeBron James she's a strong, fast dude, but you have to realize in the NFL, nearly every secondary player is just as fast and even stronger than LeBron James. If he jumps up for a ball, and he jumps as high as he can like he does in basketball, and there's a DB coming full speed while he's in the air, it is over for LeBron. You feel me? Because his body's in basketball shape. You feel me? Going to the rim strong isn't like catching a ball strong. You feel me? It's a difference. You feel me? LeBron James would not survive in the NFL. He just wouldn't. You feel me? He doesn't have, you know what I'm saying? Unless at 4 years old he can put a massive feat of strength. You feel me? I don't see him surviving that sort of situation. Yeah, he can catch the ball in the open and probably take a couple tackles, but I'll tell you one thing. LeBron James couldn't take no tackle from Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? RP Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor would have made LeBron James quit the league, dog. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And half of them DBs are even just as elusive as LeBron. LeBron is one stiff dude, dog. You can see that. You can see how stiff the hell he is. You feel me? There is no... I'm telling y'all, like, you feel me? Football is a different breed. It's built different, bro. You have to be built different. They're like me, I'm totally built different. You feel me? I got into weights that I'm not going to reveal yet. And I survived those weights. Kind of. I still died. But, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to be proud of per se, but I know how far my body can be pushed until it can't be pushed anymore. And when I tell y'all I'm a different breed, dude, I get back to 375, 360, 350. It is over for anybody who steps in my way. It is over. I'm not saying that just to be cocky. Bro. It's just I have a grown man mentality now. You feel me? Back in high school, you used to second guess yourself on the field. You used to be like, man, okay, if I hit him, where should I hit him? What should I do? What move should I do? Bro, if I can look at a video game and study a person to a T in a video game, imagine what I can do on the football field right now. You feel me? I can, and I'm a master at looking at film now. I'm a master at looking at film. I can tell you, I can, this is no bullshit, y'all. I can look at the NFL offensive lineman right now. You feel me? And I can study. I can look at him. I can watch a couple plays, and I can tell you which way and how to beat him. You feel me? With your hands. I'm the bro. I'd be a master D lineman. There is no doubt in my mind that I'd be great. You feel me? Now I'll need training, and I need proper preparation. You feel me? That's what they need. That's what any person newly to the NFL. But I tell you, I'm a hybrid. You feel me? I know what my body is capable of. I am a hybrid on so many levels. I'm gonna read that comment in a minute. I'm a hybrid, and I was a hybrid in high school, but the coaches didn't want me to showcase the finesse I'm capable of, which pissed my dad off the most, because he knew what I can do. You know what I'm saying? And now that I can use these big ass arms, bro, you would get excited. I feel like you would get my friends now will get excited watching me play football. And that motivates me even more, because I want them to get excited about their damn seat every time I get a sack. That's the motivation I want. I like right there. You feel me? Like, y'all have no idea how it feels to walk out of a tunnel. And have thousands of people cheering for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all go to YouTube and y'all watch like the craziest college entrances, bro, like a big, you Clemson, you have a big game versus a big opponent at home, and you're ranked #1 in the nation. Dog, they come down that stadium, bro. It is loud. It's so loud. It is so loud. It shakes the ground. You feel me? I personally know this because it's just like at Alabama. You feel me? Even on the spring game, it's so loud that it shakes the ground. Texas A&M, I've been at one of those games. They have,
We're here.
they had at one point in
Omega?
time had the
Like,
greatest
Omega
attendance
3?
of people,
I love
and it could cause an earthquake. No exaggeration, it could cause an earthquake. Them people could. I believe I don't remember I think Texas A&M won that game. I don't remember. Or was it against LSU and they lost? I forget that game. I still have a picture of that game. When I went to with my dad. Bro, they had so many people in that stadium that we didn't even have seats as recruits, and recruits get the royal treatment. You feel me? I hated standing up, bro, on that thing in front of everybody, bro. It was so loud, bro. And when they were, bro, what's up? I forget. Man. Oh yeah. Make sure y'all like it up, y'all, and give me a little treat. Oh no. Oh man, y'all. My bad. I got like deep into the conversation. Haven't I? Let me see, bro. But yo, like, there's nothing like success on a bright day. You feel me? There's nothing like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all probably look at these videos. Y'all probably look at these videos of these celebrities having these really big houses and the inside of their houses and all these cars they got. And it's like, dog, that can be you too. You feel me? Have the motivation, have the right state of mind, and have the go to get the job done. You feel me? And this is me. This is a person who's going through it right now, who's telling you this. You feel me? All I need be is to get through this. Get through this. And I can make my dreams come true. So can you. All you gotta do is believe with that 1% that you have, work on it, and build it, and turn that 1% to 50. Turn that 50% to 100. And if you want to go even further beyond, turn that bitch into 1,000, and even keep going further up, and show these people that you're a force to be reckoned with. Y'all can do it. I know y'all can. Feel me? Every last one of us have the strength to beat the demons inside. You feel me? You pray on it. You pray, you ask God for strength, and you go. You feel me? You go. You work on you. You feel me? You rebuild. You feel me? And when the time is right, you strike. And because that's when you strike when you're vulnerable, that's a powerful statement. That's a powerful statement. When you're able to strike when you're vulnerable, that tells you that tells the world something. You feel me? Because if you're willing to put your body to this type of stress, and you do it on command, and you beat it, you conquer it. That's setting a statement. That's setting a fat statement. You feel me? I've fought my demons and I conquered them. Nobody can do anything alone. Don't ever think you have to be alone. There's somebody in your life who looks at you look at you in a big way. You feel me? I have so many little kids and just people in general who looks at me like, Kendall, bro, you could do great things, bro. All you gotta do is get off your ass. You feel me? And and I gotta tell myself, Kendall, instead of getting mad at that comment, take it and you see into one thing, because they're not saying it to be a-holes. They're saying it because they truly believe in you. You feel me? Not everybody is as mean as you think they are. You feel me? Of course, there's going to be people that you're able to reroute the back. Of course, that's the people you avoid. But the people who will sit there, look you in the eye, and tell you, bro, brother, sister, you feel me, family, even associate, that wants to become a friend, a best friend, you feel me, a boyfriend, girlfriend, you feel me, they would say, if they have the strength to look you in the eye and tell you, you have so much potential, you feel me, don't let this hold you back, you feel me, because I can see it, and I know damn well you know it. If they tell you those words right there, they believe in you. That's the ultimate right there. You know, that's them giving their all to you. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta give your all. Now you gotta give your all to your, to yourself. Give it to yourself. Love yourself. Be better than the person. Be better than the person you was yesterday. Every day, turn that percentage up. You feel me? Cause I gotta get on my P's and Q's. I gotta do better. You feel me? I gotta stop making excuses. You feel me? Like I said, I've seen kids with no limbs still get up and figure out a way to run. You feel me? And all like you talking about complaining about a sore back? F that, bro. Push. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Cause at the end of the day, it will show that you're not only appreciative of the opportunity you've been given, but nobody can take that hard work away from you. You feel me? When they tell you you're not putting enough, bro, I put more than enough, and you can see that. You feel me? Some people will never have a limit for you. You feel me? Some people would look at you and be like, you're still not enough, and what you've given 100% or more. Some people you just gotta be firm with, bro. Like, look, I've ran, you know what I'm saying? I've done your task. You feel me? I've done the most for me. You feel me? I hate doing this mission too. Take her out to jail. Oh damn, wrong thing. Boy, I was about to blow his whole motherfucker smithereens. Shoot. I was about to blow that. Y'all, I literally took out the wrong. Now that I took the wrong cut, but I literally just I was about to click it. I was like, oh, wait a second, this ain't the shotgun. Dang, bro. I was about to fail that mission instantly. I'm sorry. Today I woke up in a better mood than natural because
I take it this isn't a social call.
I know. Okay. Don't get mad at me when I say this, y'all. I pulled all-nighter, but I did it for all the right reasons, because I just needed to think on how things are, and when I give the opportunity to think, a lot of people say, "What you doing up all night?" Well, thank you. Well, yeah. I literally sit, and I sit here, and I think, you know what I'm saying? I think about how things are. I think about how I want to change them, and I think about where I start from. Well, here's the 1%. I created the 1% deal. You feel me? I didn't get this. I didn't look at this on YouTube. I didn't look at this online, Google. No, I literally thought this up. If you have 1%, you could turn the impossible to possible with that 1%. You feel me? You feel me? That is quoted by me. That is quoted by me, Kendall. I've made that. I came up with this. If you have that 1%, you can turn the impossible to possible. Period.
Lots of people are gonna try to get my
Period.
autograph.
You feel me? If you're at 0%, that means you're dead. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. As long as you're alive, you have that 1%. In anything. In anything. Whether it's sports, whether it's academics, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, video games, you feel me? The only way you don't have that 1% is if you're dead. That's the only way. That is the Kendall Jones theory. If you have that 1%, you can turn fantasy into reality. You feel me? That is made up by me. Inspired by Rise Nation. Inspired by the people I'm with every day. And though sometimes we don't get along, it tells me a lot when the people that I love, that loves me and that I love them back, we can fight and we can get through it and we can go back to being each other's favorites. You feel me? I'll repeat it one more time. And you can say it, and I rather say it the second way I said it. If the only way you can have 0% is if you're dead. As long as you are alive and you have that 1%, you can turn fantasy into reality. Period. There is nobody that can stand in your way. You feel me? You can get out of the hood. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can work. If you don't get that scholarship, well, there's other opportunities. You feel me? You can do you can do
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
anything. You feel me?
I'm bringing it to
Let me
you.
reinverse that to you. Reinverse that to you. You can clip this later. You can do anything. You can do anything you want to as long as you put your mind to it. Put your mind to it. Love yourself. You hear me? And when other people come at you and say you ain't gonna be nothing, look at them real quick. Look at them. Take it. Get their face really good. And then when it's time, let me see if I can take this business. And when it's time to you feel me? When it's time to you make that ultimate decision for your success, remember that face. And you smile. And you tell yourself, you remember you told me I wasn't gonna be nothing? Don't even, after that, that's all you gotta say. After that, you just walk away. You feel me? In your mind, just walk away from them. Let your sun shine. Let it shine bright. Because you don't have to say a word to those people. You don't have to say a word. Just show them what you can do. I can't take this in here. Nope. That sucks. Show them what you can do. Show them that you love you. Show them the power that you're able to conjure up when you love yourself, and you let God lead the way. You feel me? Show them what 1% looks like, what you can turn it into, and tell them about your story. Tell them about your story. Tell them about your story, and you don't have to laugh. You don't have to smirk. You don't have to say I told you so. Just let the sun on you shine, and let them know and let them see. You feel me? Love is a strong thing. It gotta make or break you, but that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Just because one person hurts you doesn't mean everybody else will. You know what I'm saying? That's something y'all need to know. You know what I'm saying? One person, 2 person, 3 person hurts you. That just still doesn't mean the next person will. That means that just means that it's just delayed at the moment. You know what I'm saying? The crazy part is sometimes, how much is it worth? 1.3. Sometimes people in your life, people in your life are so. There can be that one person by you that's for you, and you don't even know it. You feel me? You don't even know it. I've had that plenty of times where that person I should have been talking to one day, I meet them years later down the road, and they say no, we become best as of friends. You feel me? I have to happen a couple times. You feel me? Where is delivery? I had to happen a couple times. I had that happen a couple of times. I didn't even see this one last time. Oh crap. If I had, granted, I like all of these. Why you have to have so many freaking sponsors on your car, man? Why? It looks way better if you just had the line right there. You know? This is like I'd love to do this in real life if you know I have a daughter or two and they say I'll give them a couple cans of spray paint, because this is actually this is interesting. You know, they ain't got the little heart on top. You know. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I really want to do this one. Yeah, I'll do this one. Oh gosh. Spending that money just makes me feel some type of way. Ugh. Ugh. You know what? Actually, never mind. I look. If I change it to like white or like pink or yellow, maybe I'd put this on there. But hold on. Let's do. The camera ain't so bad. Honestly, if they take all these freaking stickers off of it and leave that big one right there, it'd be good. It'd be cool. I'll just do this one. Yeah, it seems more feasible and less. Hey, I'm here. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I like that. I like that. Gives it a little bit more red. Should have bought my damn THRU back, honestly. But this GTO is actually I think it's even faster than the THRU. Oh my god. Yeah, this thing is fast. I gotta tell you. It is very fast. So if y'all want the Atelli GTO and Wesley and them use this car, and I'll be like, oh, this car don't even have any significance to it until now. Oh, shout out to Empress for giving me that damn bargain. Boy, that bargain. Look, all my cars are now worth over at least the 1 point. Going the wrong way. 1 point. You know, this car is worth 1.3. The Wagoner is worth like 1.0, and the Pariah is like worth 1.1. You know, and the Shitaro is worth 1.0 too. So all my cars are worth 1 million. So you know, yeah, I have a look in real life. In real life, I don't have a spending problem at all. Like I get to save money all I want. I can save like food stamp money anyway. That's all I want. But in game, oh man, it's a game. So you know, you just like, oh man, I have a very big spending problem when it comes to the game. In selling and spending problem. Like I now have two of the fastest cars in GTA. One of the fastest bikes, and this car it's faster than a lot of other cars, but it ain't super top tier. And then I have one of the newest pieces of work, because this is the first generation. So just OG. I'm just look. Look, if GTA want to keep people, if GTA want to keep people interested, put more supercars in this mud. Like, and at least put more cars that this is y'all. This is considered the fastest car in GTA. You feel me? This is considered the fastest car in GTA. You feel me? I don't see it. Actually, that GTO feels a lot more boom. Like, it gives me a lot more oomph. And you would think that cars like this can give a little bit more as well. No, it's not the case. I don't know what the hell makes this car so fast. Its traction is garbage. Absolute garbage. It's, you know what I'm saying, acceleration is subpar. You know what I'm saying? But that mug over here, something different. This feels different. I think the GTO can beat the Pariah in the right circumstances. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna test that out later for y'all. So we have stream coming. We have a stream coming to y'all around was it 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock. I forget the Eastern Pacific, but you know, so around 4 o'clock for you further people from Texas. From Texas, it's 5 o'clock. So yeah, around that time, around that time, and yeah, we're gonna get stuff rolling today. Oh, today we have something special for y'all that I have to discuss with the rest of Rise too. I have to we have something real special for y'all. So all I gotta say is class is in session. Class is in session. 1%. 1%. If you're alive, 1% can turn your fantasies into realities. It can make the impossible possible. Alright? Y'all got it? Good. Remember, Rise Nation loves y'all. For the new people, hopefully the new people in the future that comes and join us, we love y'all. You feel me? And we hope to, you know, spread love through gaming and making a big old happy family. You know what I mean? So I love y'all and Rise out.